Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a palette review as well as a makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing now. It is a look I created using the Jessie Paege and Tarte Make It Rainbow palette. I think it's absolutely beautiful and I was able to create a super fun look with it for Pride Month. And if you'd like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. I would also love if you'd like and subscribe to my channel. I am planning on so many more creative things to post in the future, so if you'd love to see those things and support me, I'd appreciate it so much. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so if we take a look at the palette itself, we see this beautiful rainbow watercolor detail. I think this just, before you even open the palette, you get inspired to create something gorgeous, and I love that. And you know, that it has the kind of gold packaging all around the rest of the way. And when you open it, there is a cute little plastic insert. It says "Let It Rainbow," and that's the name of the palette. I think that's really cute. It just makes you feel like cutesy when you open your makeup, and I feel like that's a good feeling. Then you take a look at the palette itself and all the colors, and you see that it is a gorgeous rainbow palette, which is, of course, it's in support of Pride Month. However, I feel like these colors aren't just straight primary colors, so it's kind of a different take on, you know, the rainbow scheme versus some other palettes I've seen where they just have straight rainbow colors, like a bright red, and this one's kind of more of a cool toned red versus, and this orange, it's a little warmer, you know? So I feel like this palette's a little different than the usual, just rainbow palettes you see, and I kind of like that, and I'm really drawn to this mint blue color, and I'm excited to see what we can create with this. So let's get into the look. Alright, so in order to use as many colors as possible in this palette, I'm going to kind of break my two eyes up into different looks. I'm not going to do the same on each eye. For one eye, I think on the left, I'm going to do a red to yellow to orange type of look. And then on the other eye, I'm going to do the blues to purples. And I'm going to try to incorporate a nice winged white glitter liner to really make this look light and airy, kind of feel like a rainbow with some clouds and some fun. And we're going to cross our fingers and hope it doesn't turn out like garbage. So let's get into the look. Alright, so I already have my face on, as you've been seeing. My eyes are prepped and primed and set and ready to go. So I'm just going to take a flat packer brush and kind of coat it up with this yellow color, which is called Go For It. And just really load it up on that brush. And what I'm going to do is just kind of really place that on the inner corners. Get pretty precise. We can like smoke out and blend things out later. Well, what I want to do is really get it in that inner V and really lay it down. So just keep adding and packing onto this brush as you need, and just keep layering up the color till it's really opaque and it's really popping, which is pretty easy considering this color has a tendency to do it on its own. And you want to just, you know, really lay it on. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so now we can see, you know, that's really bright, it's really opaque, it's really standing out. And then I'm gonna go into my fluffy tapered blending brush, and I'm going to actually get into this orange color. I'm gonna get into this orange color, and it's called All In, and I'm just gonna swirl my brush around and kind of get it coated on each side. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to lay the color down, but also kind of drag it to kind of mesh with that yellow a little bit. And then, you know, press it down, get the nice lower part of the lid coated. We don't want to kind of pack anywhere higher than that. We just want to pack on the lid. And then from there, we'll blend out. So get as much orange as you feel like you need, as much as make it as opaque as you want it to be. And then from there, I'm going to kind of tap more of the excess off until I feel like powder kind of stops coming off the brush. And then I'm going to get up there and kind of lightly blend the top out. And for this look, I want it to be dramatic, I want it to be fun, so I'm going to like lightly drag it up pretty high and just kind of, you know, really make it blend out. But I don't want it to be just concentrated on the lid. I want it to really flow out across as much eye space as we can use. So just kind of drag that up and then kind of blend it out, which looks really nice. And we can always go in and really touch up that yellow later. Okay, so now we have this orange kind of where we want it. I'm gonna go in with This Is It, which is the redder color. It is a real cool toned red, which I really like. I think it's something pretty different, and it comes off kind of more of a magenta in all the times that I've applied it, which I don't mind. And we're just gonna pack this on the outer corner. We're gonna wanna try to, you know, take this up. We don't want our eyes to look droopy, so I'm not gonna round it out. I'm gonna pack this on it and kind of same thing like we did with the orange and yellow. We're gonna kind of drag it as we lay it down to make it mix with that orange. And we'll just keep going in. Make it as opaque as you want it, and then we can kind of start, you know, like we did with the orange, taking it up and blending it out, you know, really building up that, really all these colors as much as you want. Like, make this look as bright, as muted, as opaque as you really want it. It's all up to you, but for this look, this is what I'm doing. And I'm gonna really blend it with that orange, and then after I feel like I've kind of worked some product off, take it up and blend it out, mix it in with that orange up at the top, and then from here I'm just gonna keep packing on the red, and we'll see. I'll be back in. Okay, so I have just gone in and really intensified all the colors and kind of blended them up into the brow bone. So you can see we have our orange really blending with the red, the yellow kind of really blending with the orange, and I actually went in and brought that yellow up a little bit once I had everything kind of blended on this side. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on this other side from lightest color to darkest color. And since I have played with this palette before and I know this color, at least on my skin tone, I don't know about everyone's skin tone, I'm going to have to kind of lay something down to put it on top of to make it brighter. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of my like NYX white eyeliner, and I'm just gonna like kind of lay some of that down in the inner corner, pat that down. Okay, and then what I want to do, I'll go in with the color, that mid color, which is called You Can. I'll really get this brush nice and coated in it. It's such a beautiful color, and I'm going to kind of pack that all on that liner and just really lay it down. And this is much brighter than when I just put it on just my skin versus having something to lay on top of. Much brighter. Called Hustle, and Hustle is more like, it seems like a nice bright sky blue, or okay, not really sky blue, but you know what I'm saying. It's a nice bright blue. It's not warm, not too cool. So I'm gonna do kind of what I did on the other eye, just kind of drag and pat. Make sure those colors really blend together, but also build up the intensity of each color. Dip into the color that I just showed you called Ambitious, which is that, it's kind of like a purpley pink, I feel like. I'm gonna get my brush coated in that and really pack and blend like we've been doing. we're back with the glitter liner. I'm really proud of this one. I feel like it came out pretty nice. This one is a little too thick, but I mean, that's just the life of eyeliner. One ends up nice and one ends up nice but not the same, and then just don't mess with it. So I didn't even touch it. But I'm really happy with, you know, that little bit of shimmer it adds, and I'm gonna go in with some lashes and really spice up this look. Okay, so I'm back with lashes. I just added, like I said, the little accent ones. I feel like they definitely look a lot different on the colors where you can see them versus the darker corner where they kind of blend in. And I honestly think that's gonna be it. Sometimes I just feel like the one pair of lashes can look so different on each eye, and I don't know, maybe I just apply it wrong. I don't know. Overall, I think the palette's great quality. The shadows are pigmented, they're blendable. As you can see, they're really blendable. It's very nice. And the palette supports a great cause. So I think if it was something you're interested in the first place, adding some different colors to your collection, some more primary colors versus neutrals, I think it's a great addition. And if you want to go out and get it, I'd say 2 thumbs up. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!